respect. I present my martial arts for peace and harmony. Welcome. Okay, right, let's run through some warm-up exercises before we go into some techniques. Okay, when we come back, when the school's open, we're going to get straight into training for your gradings, because that's what we were looking to start doing before we had to close down for a while. So when we open up again, we're going to be training for some gradings. Today, of course, we're going to run through a few things, including the blocks, and then we're going to also look at some techniques. All right? Okay, right, so what I want is everybody jogging on the spot. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Jogging on the spot. And just breathe it out as well. Nice big deep breaths. Nice big deep breaths. That's it. And start to bring them knees a bit higher. Come on, Nathan. Kyan. Elizabeth. Yes, and you, Kev. Let's do this. And when I say go, we're going to sprint for 10 seconds. And then straight afterwards, we're going to do 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups. No messing around today, we're going to be super strong. And sprint. Five press-ups, 5 sit-ups. Let's go. And back onto your feet without using your hands. Well done. Well done. Good morning to Mr. Phelps. Okay, right, get back on that jogging. And now we're going to turn it into star jumps. Don't want anyone being lazy. Keep them star jumps nice and wide. There. Let's go. Nice and wide. Now straight out of these star jumps, we're going to sprint for 10 seconds. Straight after the sprint, 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups. No messing around today. We're going to get super fit. When I say go, we sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sprint. Keep on breathing, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, 5 press-ups, 5 sit-ups. And up on your feet without using your hands. You know the technique. Good, good, good. Right, fighting stance. Okay, open hands. Open hands. What we're going to do, instead of throwing this right cross, remember how we do it? We pivot on this back foot. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the pivot, but instead we're going to throw palm heel. Here. Ha. 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 Okay, and of course the palm heel strike can strike anywhere, preferably on this center line. We can throw it into the stomach, but throwing it down is dangerous because it means that we end up bending our fingers back. So we try and throw it either straight or we throw it up like this. Sometimes, and you remember the technique, sometimes we block, okay? So we block the hand, we hold somebody's arm there, and we put the palm heel in their face, and we turn our body to the side, creating that stretch. Okay, but for now, I want you to strike up. Hey! Imagine you're striking up into someone a little bit taller, so you're pushing their chin up. Okay, start from open hand, strike. Okay, let's get into stance. Good, get into stance. Okay, remember, same pivot on the back foot, striking up. Okay, and why not? Let's use our ki. It's time to release that energy, use that chi inside. We're going to strike up using ki. Mums, dads, I'm sorry, we're going to make some noise right now. My count. Yep. Hey! Yi. Hey! Sam. Hey! Say. Hey! Hey! La. Hey! Cha. Hey! Ba. Hey! Gao. Hey! Sa. Hey! Excellent stuff. Turn it around to your other foot. Opposite stance right now. Hands up in your fence. Look at that. Anyone comes into this space, they're going to get palm heeled. As soon as someone gets this close so they can touch this hand, hey! I'm going to throw that palm heel right up to their chin. Okay, we've got this. Make sure you use your ki. That includes you, Miss Keegan, with that quiet voice, that strong, quiet voice that you've got in there. I want you to try and release it for this exercise. Yeah. Hey! Yi. Hey! Sam. Hey! Say. Hey! Hey! Lo. Hey! Cha. Hey! Ba. Hey! Gao. Hey! Sa. Hey! Well done, well done, well done. 5 press-ups. 5 sit-ups. Let's go. And back up without using your hands. Excellent. Brilliant work. Okay. Now, we're going to get back into stance. Okay, we're going to imagine that someone's throwing a punch straight at us. What we're going to do is step off to the side and block. Okay, watch. So here, we're going to there. Watch, there. There. Really easy. Using this big muscle right here, okay, because we're going to be stepping off. Now you know that we wouldn't just block and say ha ha, we would probably block, and then depending on how close our opponent is, we might throw knee directly afterwards, or we might throw roundhouse. Or we could step off with the parry, and what we can do is use this other hand to grab their arm and simply pull them past us. Okay, watch, so the punch comes in, we block and we pull. All right, easier as well, we can step off and block, we can grab this arm and we can apply an arm bar. It just requires us turning our body. Sometimes we use the ridge of our forearm here to push it into the back of our opponent's arm like this. So we step up and block, we grab and we turn and pull. Alright? Of course, we're just talking lots of different things. Difficult when we don't have partners to train with. So what we're going to do today is just work on the footwork of stepping out to the side and blocking. Okay? So you can have your hands up in this. I don't want no trouble, mate. I don't want no trouble. I don't want to fight you. Remember, off and block. On my count. Yep. Yi. Imagine that punch coming in. Sam. Say. Lo. Cha. Ba. Gap. Sa. Excellent. Now when we switch it round and we do it on the other side, I want you to still imagine the punch coming in, but I want you to imagine a really, really quick punch and you having to move very, very quickly. That's what's important here. So instead of, we can make the shape like this all day, but I want you to be very, very nervous and scared that the punch is going to hit you. I want you to move as quickly as you can, like a flinch. Just move. Just try your best to imagine that the punch is coming quick, but you are quicker. Okay? All right, we can do this. Let's do it. Hands up, in fence position. Don't want no trouble. Punch comes in, and yep. Yi. Sam. Say. Lo. Cha. Be ready. Back. Faster. Go. Sa. Excellent stuff. Really, really good work. 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups. Let's go. And up on your feet if you can without using your hands. We know the technique. We know it well. Okay. All right, so let's imagine now that we've blocked and stepped. So someone's throwing the punch and we've blocked, okay? We can see that arm just going there. What we're going to do now is we're going to deliver. And this is a little bit, if you watch like wrestling, it's a little bit like a clothesline. But we're going to deliver this strike with the ridge of our arm to our opponent's stomach. So we're going to block and move. And then the arm is up here. And then underneath, we're going to bam, throw this straight forearm on the inside ridge into into the stomach of our opponent. The person that tried to punch our face off, we're going to throw this straight hand. Okay, so watch. We block and move, okay, and then we, boom, we throw this straight hand. Now sometimes if your opponent's really close, it could mean that you hit them about here. But if they are punching, chances are they're not going to be breathing correctly and we're still going to be able to hit them around the solar plex area or a bit lower, okay? And boom, we're going to strike. Because we can't always get this punch off. Yeah, and all of our arm all of our arm is a weapon when we need it to be. All of our arm is protection when we need it to be. All of our arm is creative for music when we need it to be. All of our arm can be used for lots of different things. In this case, we're going to use this arm for protection and this arm for the strike. And I want you to throw this arm with the shoulder like this. Boom! I don't want you to do this. Don't step and then go like this. No, I want you to throw the arm with the shoulder using this waveform. Watch. Bam! Bam! I started on this leg and I waved it all the way up. Boosh! And I struck. So look, from here, we block and we step, and then we use the full power. Ha! And we chop using the inside ridge. Okay? This is a new technique for most of you guys, but it's very, very effective. And the best thing about it is you don't need to be super strong because your opponent is coming onto you. Because they did this. Like that. And you blocked them there, and then you threw that arm straight into their midsection. And then your opponent will do this. Like that. Okay? That's the time that we can do our 10-second sprint to put some good distance between us and them, and then we can find our way home. Okay? Right. So, block and punch, strike, straight arm, push, on my count. That's it, that's it. Be nice and fluid, nice and fluid. Yeah. Ha! Ye. Ha! Sam. Ha! Say. Ha! Ha! Lo. Ha! Cha. Ha! Hi, Zainab. Ba. Ha! Go. Ha! And sa. Ha! Ah! Genesis. Right. So, other side. Remember, we're going to guard up. We're going to step out with our block and bring this straight arm, boosh, into there. Okay? If we were really good, which is very difficult, right, to do exactly the things that we want to do if ever we're scared or being attacked. But can you imagine if we blocked the hand and blocked it a little bit down? We stepped out and then we brought this hand up over the arm and chopped our opponent across the neck like a clothesline. Boosh! Like that. How cool would that be? It would be boom! Okay? Very, 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 very difficult. Okay? So let's not pretend it's a cool move, but sometimes it happens in movies and films. But it's not necessarily something that would happen in real life. It's good to practice as a technique, but can we use it? Probably not. Alright, but we're going to practice this still. Straight arm, forearm, inside ridge to your opponent's stomach. So get on your other side. Don't want no trouble, mate. No trouble. Don't want no trouble. Don't fight me. I do not want to fight. So we, yep. Ha! Ye. Ha! Sam. Ha! Say. Ha! Ha! Low. Ha! Check. Ha! Back. Ha! Go. Ha! And south. Ha! Yeah! Good one. 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups. Let's go. Good, 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 good. Ah! Do I have 2 little strangers in there that I haven't seen for a little while? Ah, I blame Mira. I blame Mira. Okay. I'm only joking. Mira, I'm only joking. I don't blame you at all. You're the best. You're the best. Okay, so we've done that. We've stepped out. We've blocked and stepped out and struck like that. Okay, it's a really, really good move. But not always can we get on the outside. You know that most punches, and we speak about this a lot of punches are swinging punches. So they come from the outside like this. From people doing this. And I always try to say that not all punches are really clean punches. Like you can see them coming from a mile off and you've got loads of time to react. No, some punches might be really close and it's following somebody trying to grab your neck or something. So first trying to grab your neck and you have to, and all of a sudden, ha! And these are the martial arts moves that we need to use when it's in the middle of a scruffy scuffle. Someone trying to grab you, maybe someone's pulled you and they've pulled your coat off. Maybe they've pulled your hat or, you know, they've got hold of your earphones or something. Sometimes we just need to be ready to use our hands within all of that confusion. All right? Now it's easy. If someone tries to grab your earphones, you try and grab your earphones to protect them. That's not what we need to do. We need to forget about the earphones. We need to forget about the chain that someone's trying to grab. And we need to just make sure that we apply the techniques that we try to practice again and again and again. Now, some people like to try and scratch face or pull your hair. All right? And when our blocks teach us not to let anyone really get their hands right on you. Which is why we've got such a range. Okay, we've got this, we've got that, we've got this. Okay, we've got this. We've got lots of different blocks that we can use to stop someone from grabbing and pulling and gouging and poking and scratching. We don't want anyone to do that to us if we can help it. All right? So, this next move, like I say, instead of a punch coming straight, we want to defend against the punch coming round. Now, if I was in the class and I asked somebody to come and demonstrate for me, I'm certain that everybody on here would be able to demonstrate for me. We know that we've got this block, the block that comes on the inside. And for strong punches, we've got this block, double, where we just connect here. There. Okay, watch, we go, there. So it's this one and it's this one. It might be that we also step out with it as well, like this. Okay, or this. And that's the same footwork, watch, as this, but instead I've thrown that up as well. Watch. And the other side, and the other side. So I want you to realise that we can mix and match and add and change and do everything that we need to do to make sure that the blocks that we have can be applied and used in lots of different situations. Just remember that you're now skilled to protect yourself. Not easily if you don't train, but you've got it up there. So if you apply it, then you've got a better chance of never being scratched in the face or pushed in the face or something like that. Okay? So, with this block now, we've got to imagine that someone is coming around with a punch and we block inside. And I want us to use that block and that block. Now, imagine the punch. Imagine the punch is from a bigger person. Imagine that person is like 3 years older than you and heavier than you. Alright? Imagine that it's heavier than you. Okay? That's what I want you to think. So, if a big punch comes round, is that block going to be enough to stop it? Maybe or maybe not. And if that block's not strong enough to stop it, what do you think's going to happen to your face? Huh? Okay, let me see. Now, let me see. I just need to do a little check because I've got a couple of people telling me that the connection might not be great. Now, do you think that the connection problems over here, is everyone experiencing poor pictures? Or is it your connection over there? What are we thinking? Are we having a good picture over there? Or is it a little bit blurry and pixelating? I can't tell. Are we good to go? Are we okay to continue? Nyan? Nyan can usually tell me. Are we okay to continue? Are we okay to continue? Okay. Alright, we're going to continue, Perveen. I'm not sure what it is with that. Hey, you need to come and speak to me about getting Virgin Media connection in your house. Okay, okay. Right, we're ready to go. Thank you very much. Meravan. Okay, alright, thank you. Right, we're going to continue. Okay, so, remember these two blocks. I want you now to apply them. In your mind, imagine that a big bully is trying to throw a big punch on you. Boosh! Okay? Imagine that's going to happen. So, we're going to do that block from the punch right now. So, let's stand square on, and then let's just block that way. Stand square on, block that way. Okay, can you do that for me? We're going to count it. We've got 10 blocks each side. Really important. Watch the shape. Okay, I haven't done this. That's not going to work. Look at how I've turned myself into that block. So I can really get that strength. Because here, I don't have the strength. It's still going to hit me in the face like this. I'm still going to get punched. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to turn into that block with strength. And guess what? That block there, we're going to use as a strike as well. So we're going to block here, and then we're going to strike, because if you hit somebody with a strike in their arm, they are really, really going to feel it. And we want people to know that even if we don't start punching, that trying to hurt us is going to work out bad for them. Okay? It's going to work out bad for them. So when we put this block in now, I want you to put this block in, ha! And drive it in. It's going to be solid. Okay? Let's do it, peoples. You're all capable of doing this very, very well. Kyan, I wish I could see you right now. Okay? I want you to make sure you use that strong, strong stance. You understand? I hope so. Okay. There's no danger. And there is. Yep. Ha! Other side. Yi. Ha! Sam. Ha! Say. Ha! Ha! Lo. Ha! Cha. Ha! Ba. Ha! Gao. Ha! Sa. Ha! And again, keep it up. Make sure it's in your mind that it's a big person punching you. You have to stop it. Yep. Ha! Yi. Ha! Sam. Ha! Say. Ha! Ha! Lo. Ha! Cha. Ha! Ba. Ha! Gao. Ha! Sa. Ha! Okay, look at the shape. Got this hand facing, that hand striking. Block, strike. Okay, very, very important. Now, what do we do? What do we do if it's not coming from a big punch? Well, if it's not coming from a big punch, I think we can still use two hands. Now, it's good for us to have two hands because we can do something with that second hand rather than just boom with the heavy block. We're going to do something else with it. So, somebody's trying to grab you. What we do is we block and strike. That creates that shock effect. Because, you know, we're not just trying to get them off. Now we're going to be like, don't mess with me. Boosh! Open palm heel, strike, block to make sure that the hand and the fingers can't get all up in your face and your eyes. So we block and strike. Now, with this hand at the front, we run our hand up our opponent's shoulder. What do we have at the end of the shoulder? What do we have at the top of the shoulder? So we've got the arm. What's right here at the top of the shoulder? Okay, because some people say at the end of your arm is your hand. Do you know what I say? At the end of your arm is your head. Watch. There, there. The end of your arm is your head. And even if you close your eyes and you were to block, yeah, we know that at the end of that shoulder is our opponent's neck and head. Right there. So we can do this. Block, and then this hand at the front, we run it up to our opponent's head. And what we're going to do is, we're just going to deliver a little strike there. So we're going to block and pew! There. That's all. Watch. Block. Strike. Block. Strike. Show it from a different angle. Okay, block, strike, block, strike. All right, a little bit unusual. We don't usually do these things. And of course, Sensei Dev says that we should never ever do them unless absolutely necessary. This is just like martial arts. Okay, these are the cool things that we learn about how people's body works and all of the great movements that we can do in martial arts. But of course, this isn't something that we should ever consider doing to people just unless it's absolutely necessary. This is like last-ditch self-defense to start touching people's necks. But we have to realize that it's there. So the hand comes in. All right, someone's trying to grab you. Boom, we stop them in their tracks. And then we run our hand up and we little chop to the neck. Just like this. Yeah, how cool is that? Pretty cool. Don't tell nobody that I told you how to do this. Okay, it's a secret, please. Please keep it a secret forever. until you have to use it. And then if you ever use it, tell me in secret that you used it. Okay, when you're older, phone me up because I'll be 120 years old. Okay, so we're gonna block, run our hands up and chop. Let's do this. Yep. Ha! Ha! Other side. Yi. Ha! Ha! Sam. Ha! Ha! Say. Ha! 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 Lo. Ha! Ha! Cha. Ha! Ha! Ba. Ha! Ha! Gao. Ha! Ha! Sa. Ha! Ha! Keep it going. Yep. Ha! Ha! Good. You've got it. Yi. Ha! Ha! Sam. Ha! Ha! Say. Ha! 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 Lo. Ha! Ha! Cha. Ha! Ha! Ba. Ha! Ha! Gao. Ha! Ha! Sa. Ha! Okay. Excellent, excellent self-defense. And well done for keeping on in there. That's a new move for most people. But let's imagine that we don't throw that that chop in there. Okay? Let's imagine that it's at school. Okay? Because we can't chop people at school. We can't start chopping them in their necks. Because you're never really in danger of your life at school, I hope. Okay, so let's imagine that you are in danger and you do need to protect yourself against a bully, but let's imagine that it is at school and you can't start really hurting people. Okay? So what I believe we should do, we should still have this block. That's still really important. But what we will do is we will run our hand up to our opponent's neck, but we will simply grab them round the back of the neck. Okay? And what we're going to do, because we've got their hand here, so they've punched and we've blocked their hand like this. So their fist is there and their arm is there, of course. At the end of their arm is their head. So we've blocked like this. We run our hand up the side of their arm, and now we've got our hand behind their neck. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our elbow up like this at the same time as pulling down on their neck. So we do this, block, grab, there. Now when we pull the elbow up, their arm is going to go up onto our shoulder. Here, there, up onto our shoulder. Head comes down there. Now, if we were here, we would show you how to bring your arm around their arm and create a lovely arm lock. You've got your hand on the back of their neck. You've got your arm on the back of your hand here. Watch how beautiful this is. It goes like this. Push. Ha. Ha. There. It's a beautiful, beautiful move, and it's an excellent martial arts move. And there's no need to be punching people in the face, or what you can do is control them. Let them see that you've got lots and lots of skill. I really wish that that we was in the class at the moment to show you just how effective this is, because quite often you do need to have somebody to practice this on. It's not the easiest thing for us to do this over the camera. Not the easiest thing for us to do. But the concept is the same. We've learned this already today. We've brought up this block. We've supported it with that strike and block. Okay? We've run our hands up our opponent's arm and neck. We've struck. But now we're going to run it up. As soon as we feel the end of it, even if our eyes were closed, as soon as we feel the end of it, it's gone over the shoulder and it's gone onto the neck, and then we've opened our hand and grabbed around the back of the neck. We're going to run this shoulder up like this, and at the same time, I'm going to step back with this foot and turn my opponent. And my opponent will do this. So they've tried to hit me, push, they've been blocked, and they've been struck, there. And now I've run my hand up my opponent's neck, okay? And before they know it, their neck is being pushed down like this, and their arm is being pushed up like this, and it's like this. That's how your opponent will end up. And then you will put a little bit more pressure on like this, and they will go down like this. And then if you want, you can wrestle them to the floor like this. That's what will happen if you learn this technique the right way. Okay? Who thinks that that is a really, really cool technique? Come on, tell me. Tell me, who thinks that that is one of the best techniques that we've ever learned? I think that it is. Okay? That's a technique that we are going to teach here in the school as part of your syllabus. Okay? It's great. Let's talk about it very quickly again. We know what to do. We block and we strike. We run the hand up behind our opponent's head. Okay? We turn their arm up so it goes onto our shoulder, and we control by turning and pressing down on the back of the neck. Okay? Here to here. Okay? Watch. Watch. Okay? It's real. It's real. It's a very, very good. Yes, Kevin, it is. It's excellent. Yes. Hey, Anand, make sure you don't do this on your dad, okay? Don't do it on your dad. If you try and do it on your mum, she's going to punch you. She's going to punch you in your face. But if you do it on your dad, you might have him like this. And you don't want to do that to Pops. Amelia, excellent. Nathan, brilliant. I'm glad that you all agree that this is one of the best techniques ever. Can't wait to practice that again. Can't wait for it. Okay? So, today we've looked at stepping out. Okay? We've looked at stepping out with the strike. And of course we've done that both sides. We've stepped out and struck. Okay? And we've looked at stepping on the inside like that and strike. We've looked at stepping on the inside without any strike like this. Boom! Solid. Okay? Really solid against a big, strong person. Okay? We've done that both sides. Pa! We've stepped on the inside and we've struck with the chop. And we've stepped on the inside, pow! And we've run our hands up, round the back of the neck, put the arm on the shoulder, ha! And control down. And taking them down to the floor. Alright? They're the techniques that we've done today. I think all but maybe two of them we've done before. Because we know that when we're in our blocking form, we have that block, which is, we know we have that block, which is, so you put them both together, and you get that. Okay? I think maybe we need time to settle down and digest just how cool those moves are. Okay? Does it make any sense that we just learn new things again and again and again and again and again? What we need to do is go back to them and learn them so they actually become part of our muscle memory that turns into our, what does it turn into? Elizabeth Keegan. Once we get that muscle memory, what does that turn into for us? Okay, what does it mean for us in how it's applied? You know, I know what you're going to write there anyway. I know what you're going to write. Okay, but everyone else should know exactly why we practice things again and again and again. Yes, we can. Miravan. Okay, so let's finish by running through this blocking form a couple of times. Okay, that's it. Habit, and yes, Elizabeth, I knew exactly what you were going to say. Instinct. Okay, that's what we want. That thing. Bam! Bah! You know, we really can start to make it happen without really thinking about it because that habit has turned it into instinct. Okay? Right, everyone, feet together. And just relax. We're going to run through this blocking form now. The most important part of martial arts, if you ask me. Amelia, Liana, Amelia. All right, that's 2 Amelias. Yeah, 1 Liana. Kyan, concentrate, feet together. Okay, Kevin, concentration. That's the key. All right, Genesis, you still with us? Yes, you are. Nathan. Yeah, let's do this. Anand, Miravan. Hey, look. I'm not going to call out everyone because I'll be calling out names. Okay? Concentrate. Hands down by your side. Focus to the front. Back. 1. Nice and tight. 2. Back straight, legs slightly bent. Double palm heel strike. 3. Hey! 4. Okay. Rising block. 5. Nice and tight. 6. 7. Palm heel. We've done that today. 8. Nice and tight. 9. 10. Okay. 11. Done that block today. 12. 13. We've done that block today. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Hey! 20. 21. 22. 23 and 24. Excellent. You can see throughout that form there were a number of blocks that we practiced in different techniques today. Don't rest yet. One more time. Let's go. relax. Remember, practiced habit, instinct. One, nice and tight. Two, double palm heel. Three, hey! Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, and that is the end of today's session. Okay? I hope that you remember all of these, and remember that you can catch these again. If you ask your parents to put it back on, then these are things that you can practice again. We can do the whole lesson. You can do the whole lesson like 5 times. You could do it as soon as you see flashback up onto the Facebook page, then you can do it again and again and again. Learn that blocking form. That's really, really important. Learn that again and again. We haven't done much exercise with strength today. We didn't really build a big sweat today, and that's because Sensei Dev has a bad foot. So that's why I've been taking it a little bit easy. Okay? But I want you guys to practice. Remember, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups. As far as I know, okay, I need to double check, but as far as I know, Anand is the only person that has recorded the blocking form and put it up here for everyone to see. Anand, special Way of the Warrior t-shirt is going to come your way. We're printing up some really good new ones now, so you're going to be very, very happy with that. But I would like to give t-shirts to everyone. Right? If you do a blocking form and it's really good, then you've got a prize. You've got 1 more week to do it, right? It's not like open-ended. You can't just give away t-shirts for doing things that I expect you to know already, but it's a competition for this week. No need for you to do it again, Anand, okay? But everyone else, right, look back, watch Anand. Anand, if you want to do another one, fine. All right, Meravan, I want you to do one as well. No problem at all. I want you to do one as well. I want everyone to do one. I want you to post it up. I want you to show everybody else that you understand and that you're turning your practice into habit. And then I will know that that habit is soon to turn into instinct. And then I'll be happy, because then I'm doing exactly what your parents asked me to do. All right? That's why they want you to come here. And of course, if it's instinctual and if you don't have to think about it, you're going to be much more confident and it's going to be a much happier life for you. I guarantee it. Okay, so let's finish the lesson. Feet together. In fact, ready stamped, so feet just a bit apart. Here. Concentrate. I bow from respect. I present my martial arts for peace and harmony. Thank you very, very much again for attending. I very much look forward to seeing you guys next week. I'm not going to try and bring anyone on camera because it doesn't seem to work for me. All right, but parents and children, if your parents aren't watching at the moment, all right, I would very much like for you to consider us doing this session only for 1 week via the Zoom app. Okay, if we can get the Zoom app on, then we can all get to see each other, which is going to be really, really cool. And I would like at least 1 or 2 sessions of seeing everyone doing the exercises, and then we can have people maybe taking the warm up and doing different things. All right, so have a great week. Look after yourself. Remember them sit-ups and press-ups. Thank you to everyone that wished me well with my bad foot, and to everyone that says thank you, I thank you straight back.